Okay, here we are, gun analysis. Right, look at the footage. I think a lot can be shown and thought of through this. Young man, okay, possibly one of his earlier games, I'm not sure too much, but puts the blind-sided bump, okay, the hip and shoulder in the rules, okay, of Australian football. Those of you who from rugby union background in particular know that we outlawed the shoulder charge, okay, maybe at least a decade ago, probably more closer to 2 decades. In rugby league, it was less than a decade ago. Okay, my thoughts here on this are, quite frankly, that the young man possibly, once again, hasn't been taught enough about how to tackle. And once again, I draw you back to the times that I've come off fields in Australian football and I do stuff that I've done with under sixes. Under sixes with men and ladies, and club presidents who were great players say, Gunny, we were never taught that. Okay, that's what leads to this opportunity of the blind sided hip and shoulder. So I think it was from that side. Now, if you looked in the footage, he had plenty of time. He was tracking his opponent almost from just after the bump. Plenty of time, what we would call framing, to put that shot on and in fact get his head on the right-hand side. Okay, so in other words, his right ear to the other man's body, rib cage, okay? And those of you who say, oh, he knocked the ball clear, that's all in the rules, Gunny, toughen up, toughen up. I've heard, look, the recipient, he got knocked flying, but they don't see a jolt in the head. Now, if you slow down the footage, it's the young fella given the bump, okay? He's the one with the major jolt. Okay, now that's the problem. Think about this. The rules will be changed very, very soon. I'm calling for it now. I know I'm right. The rule will be changed. Start, coaches, teaching your young people to tackle because, thank you Irish Rugby Union once again, we know it's 9 out of 10 the person doing the tackle. Okay, if you slow down the footage, it's not the bloke who got the bump who gets the big jolt. It's that young man himself. Okay, with a young developing brain. So guys, over to you now in the comments. We know this bit of footage has been very popular. Okay, we've had little off the cuff comments through social media, etc. But I'm telling you right now, I'm right, this rule's gonna change. Okay, tradition. I don't think you know your own tradition, by the way. Tom Willis, okay, he went to the rugby school. Okay, there was still scrums going on in 1890. Right, I wanna hear from you. You tell me, slow the footage down and tell me why that young man wasn't able to tackle. I'm telling you this reason from the old Uncle Gunny. He was never really taught how to tackle. How do I learn more? Right, I'm telling you this much. You subscribe, okay? Ding-a-ding-ding, ring the bell, got the tape.